Can I get Uncharted 2's Platinum without looking at the trophy list? That is what we are going to be finding out today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. I'd quickly like to add, as you can hear in probably my voice, is that I'm sick. So enjoy this manly voiceover, Janelle. So I have no clue what to expect from Uncharted 2's trophy list. I have not looked at it, but I have Platinum the first game, and I do know a little bit of an idea of what trophies are in that one. So hopefully they're somewhat similar. I do know that I do have to play on crushing difficulty, so we're going to be doing that right now. Alright, so Nathan Drake is seen bleeding out and falling off of a broken train. He is still kind of hot though, so it's totally fine. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's about to fall. Why is he going so slow? He acts like he's like got impaled in the rib or something. So now, how did Nate end up in this situation about dying on a train and hanging off of a mountain? Well, let's go back a bit. A few months earlier, Nate gets hit up by his old buddy old pal Harry Flynn and Flynn's girlfriend Chloe. They want him to help steal some ancient lab from a museum that turns out it could be connected to Marco Polo and might lead to some lost treasure. A penis shaped, is it a phallic, like a phallic drinking cup? Chloe secretly tells Nate to ditch Flynn and split the loot with her instead, and Nate agrees, and with that we were going through the heist and I was able to find my first collectible. I've yet to find a single piece of treasure, so I'm definitely not looking around these, and I do know that Uncharted loves to hide their stuff everywhere. This is treasure, and we got that trophy for finding one treasure. Up next, I had to disable this alarm system with no help from Harry. Is it this? Oh, that's a fire. It's fire hydrant, you know. But that did mean I ran into my first enemy of the game. The way that he turned like that. Approach the enemy and then press square. Oh my god, bare knuckle brawl. Defeat 20 enemies with hand-to-hand combat? I'm not too sure how I got this trophy, and I'm guessing the game felt pity for me because once it learned I was not using the trophy list, it kind of decided to help me out. Come over here, sir. Just gonna ask you about your car's extended warranty. I'm right here in front of him. Can I not take him out? Hello? Hurry up, hurry up. Defeat 50 enemies with hand-to-hand combat? Like, I didn't do 50 enemies. It's literally been like 5 or 10. Following that, the game still wanted to give me handouts. 20 headshots? Kill 20 enemies with headshots? Again, for the third time, I don't know what to say. This isn't coming out the way I thought it was. Watch, next I'm gonna sneeze and I'm gonna get another trophy. There is the penis-shaped lamp. Let's go. After getting the lamp, we find out it's not the real treasure, it's just a clue leading us towards Marco Polo's discovery of the Tsunami Stone.
Marco Polo found Shambala.
Me and Harry are just as lost. So you see, I had a feeling this whole time that Harry was going to betray us, and surprise, surprise, he does.
This is where we part ways. Wait, Flynn,
and you know what? I'm not even surprised.
Want to give the guards a decent head start.
Flynn! You bitch! Yes, all hard feelings. He's still sexy though, but still, come on. We didn't manage to escape the museum, and for that we were thrown in jail, but luckily for us, it was only 3 months of shitting in a bucket. Chloe and Sully, having 3 months to research, find out Flynn is working for this scary warlord guy named Lazarevich. Let's just call him Laz because that's so much easier, but he was also the one hunting the treasure, which is some magic stone hidden in Shambala. The trio devises a plan to sneak into Laz's camp while Chloe pretends to help the bad guys. They also find out that the stone has never left Shambala, and the way to get there is through a temple in Nepal. Now that we have the information we needed, it was time for us to leave camp.
Grenades. Well, that's
Grenades. Okay. You throw me one, I throw you one. Ooh, and that is for killing 30 enemies with a grenade. After getting spawn trapped for multiple minutes, I was finally able to complete this section and move on to the next, where Sully confesses he's getting too old to be doing all this, so he sadly parts ways. But don't worry, we still have our girl Chloe by our side. Well, kind of by our side. Since our car got destroyed, we were moving on foot to meet up with her. Why'd I flinch as if I was the one? Cool. Where else? Oh. Ooh, headshot expert. And that is for killing 5 enemies in a row with a headshot. Oh shit, a riot shield? Are we kidding or are we kidding? How am I supposed to... Okay, cool. Wait, no? Not cool. How am I supposed to defeat the riot shield? Definitely wasn't by me. Chloe! Woo! Took you long enough.
Always saving your up.
And hey, if you keep doing that, I'm probably gonna be eating yours. I'm sorry. No, that was too far. Now that the couple is reunited, they set sail on finding a temple that has the next clue on the location of Shambala. And on our adventure, I found this sign that gave me a sign. Oh my! How? How did they get that? How did they manage to get that to land right there? How much is that? 1, yeah, 4 again. Right there should be good. Get all of them, please. Ooh, grenade hangman, and that is for killing 10 enemies with grenades while hanging. Oh my god. Well, like, so hear me out. How was I supposed to kill him? See, so how am I supposed to kill him when he's under me? How am I supposed to kill him when he's under me? They're testing my patience and they're winning. Come on, peek. Oh no, not the riot shield. Come on, anything but the riot shield. Ooh, hangman. And that's for killing 20 enemies with gunfire while hanging. It actually was something. Okay, I need to trust my instinct a lot more. I was remembering back to whenever I was playing Uncharted 1, and that was years ago, but I remember there were a couple of trophies to do with hanging. Fighting our way through some more enemies, I was purely focusing on only getting headshots. What side, what side? Pick a side, any side. So a lot of these trophies seem like they are going to be related to killing enemies in a certain way, killing an enemy with a certain gun, and killing enemies with headshots, because that's exactly what I've been getting. We had a new plan of heading to the tallest building in Nepal to get a top view of the temple, and here we got stuck in an elevator with a hint to the best game in the world.
Great. Power's out and the girl's trapped. I swear to God, if there's a zombie around the next corner.
Was that a Easter egg to The Last of Us? Okay, if that was a hint to The Last of Us, 10 out of 10 game. That's all I gotta say. Eventually, we reached the highest peak and found exactly what temple we needed to go to, which obviously had to be the one that was heavily guarded. Another running sequence. You love to see it. You barely see the enemies, but you know what? I'm so screwed, aren't I? Ooh, 50 kills fell. That is for killing 50 enemies with the fall gun, potato potato. This helicopter did not want to quit terrorizing me, so much so that it did everything in its power to stop me from exiting this section of the building. Get him, get him, get him. Go down. Oh my god, I missed.
Embarrassing.
Ooh, and that is for killing 30 enemies with the Moss 12 shotgun. I think we can all conclude by now that there are trophies tied to killing enemies with certain guns. What are the guns in question? No clue. How many kills do I have to get with them? No clue. So that is what we are going to be having to go through the pain and suffering of using every single gun in the game and getting at least, I'm gonna say 100, maybe even 50 kills with all of them. But before worrying about that, I had a bigger problem to worry about: this damn helicopter. How much more does this thing need? Woo! Okay. I thought I was toast right there. Good thing I wasn't toast, but I can't say the same thing about what's to come with Nate.
Whoa, hey, don't shoot.
Hey! Nate?
I remember you.
What are you doing here?
Elena. Elena was the reporter from the first game, and they had a little... Yikes, so now Chloe's involved. After some lighthearted back and forth from everyone, they all agreed to team up to find more clues, where once again I was getting my ass handed to me. Ooh, that's for killing 50 enemies with the 9.2 FS 9mm. At some point we did get split up from Yelena and Jeff, but not to fear, we did solve this puzzle to find the secret entrance to the temple. Down here we didn't really learn much of anything except for the exact location of where the stone is, and there were also a ton of enemies here to defeat, so I had to take them out real quick. That was already a horrible performance right there by me. Okay. Ooh, 20 kills with a pistol. So random because I just said I needed to reset because I didn't feel good about the last run, and look at that. I feel like I'm the headshot queen over here. Oh, it's Elena. I was about to headshot Elena right now. So I didn't headshot Elena, which was close, but Jeff wasn't as lucky, and to add icing on the cake, Chloe wanted to leave him behind, but Nate and Elena didn't. So we went through a whole chase sequence, one more like a jog sequence. Oh my god, Elena, I thought you were gonna cover me. What the freak? Jeff, you're fucked. Jeff, you're fucked. Jeff, well, we are fucked. Jeff, do you want to fuck? Okay, sorry. Went through the whole sequence only to be trapped, so Chloe plays it smart and acts like a double agent. All those miles we carried Jeff quickly went to waste once Laz ends up killing Jeff anyways. Justice for Jeff. We do end up escaping, and with that, we were on our way to catch a train that Chloe was on to save her. It's this sniper that's selling me. Okay, I don't know. I have to go guns blazing, but also, like, I have to find cover, but I can only get cover in this small ass train, so I don't know. Ooh, 50 kills dragon sniper, and that is for getting 50 kills with the dragon sniper. Fuck. So like, how do you just come in my... I was about to say, how do you even come in my box? But pause. Not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. I am not. I don't know how we think we're gonna do this, because I'm not gonna be able to. Where am I looking? Elena! Woo! I thought I was actually gonna have to defeat all these people. I love that the guys with the miniguns are like, you know what? We'll stop shooting in the meantime. And if we do shoot, we're gonna miss all of our shots. We make it onto the train, so you know what that means. A train sequence with yet another helicopter.
What's that noise?
Not a chopper again, dude. Bam, 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 bam. Why would you jump on the side of the fucking place? Oh, that's not gonna get him. And that is for killing 50 enemies with a micromillimeter. If there's anything good to come from me replaying this mission so many times, it is that I at least got a trophy for it. Where? This has given me so much rage. It has made me have to restart level after level, checkpoint after checkpoint, and you know what? Not today. When we find Chloe, she's not happy to see us because she's mad Nate didn't pick her over Elena.
You to have my back.
I had your back.
How could you possibly with the other two on yours?
Mm-hmm.
Flynn, we deserve each other. You know, I can't. You just don't know when to quit, do you?
We were now caught up with the beginning part of the game and we could fully understand how Nate ended up on the falling train. Suffering from hypothermia and a bullet wound, he passes out in the middle of nowhere. Who is that? Who are you, and are you gonna take me in as one of your own? That's exactly what he does. The only problem is he speaks a completely different language than us. In one ear, out the other, because what the fuck? Hello? I just nodded in real life as if I'm actually greeting them. What? Elena found me? Oh my god, we are destined to be together. Then Nate meets this old guy, Schaefer, who says he tried to find the stone years ago but gave up because it was cursed or something. Oh, he also used to be a Nazi.
They were SS.
Social security?
Nazis.
Oh. Okay, never mind. While Nate intends to fight monsters in some ice cave, Last kidnaps Schaefer in order to get the dagger key and figure out any information he may know. I then begin fighting my way through this village with Tenzin. What the fuck? Unfair. Unfair advantage. Home turf advantage. Run. I love the music. This makes me feel like I'm immersed. Ooh, for killing 50 enemies with the M4. I'm screwed. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Either way, I have to get the rocket guy.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Alright, rocket guy, you're getting taken out first. Ooh, that is for killing 30 enemies with the Desert 5, and although I died, I got a trophy for it, so am I even mad? No, not at all. I then made my way through the section that had me in a chokehold for over 30 minutes where I couldn't hit a single shot. Like I said, bring it. Give me that head.
Oh, hell no!
Give me that head. 250 headshots, and that's for defeating 250 enemies with headshots. Even the icon is silver, so does that mean there's gonna be a trophy for getting like 500 headshots and it's gonna be a gold one? Let's put 2 and 2 together. Editing Janelle, is that true? Cool, amazing. Wait, was that something shiny? Is that another treasure you have for me? It is. Ooh, Novice Fortune Hunter. Find 20 treasures. Closing in on the monastery where Laz was, we found Schaefer, and I'm pretty sure you can guess what we had to do from here. Yep, defeat more enemies. Yay! Woohoo! Ooh, Master Ninja. That is for killing 50 enemies with melee attacks from behind. Oh, baby, do you know what that's like? Whee! Have a nice trip. And that is for killing 50 enemies with the SAS. Well, then it was time to put a stop to Laz, and the only way that felt fitting was beating him to Shambala, and in order to do that, I had to solve this puzzle. Red, West, Tiger, East. Red, West, Tiger, East. Red, West, Tiger, East. I don't know what any of that means, but I feel like if I repeat it, it'll probably make sense. So how, okay, guys, I'm cooking. Let me cook. I don't know what I'm looking at. I was in fact not cooking, and if anything, it felt like I was burning everything. So red is the color, the first color of the rainbow, right? Just kidding. Red bird, green tiger, yellow lion. Like, looking back at this out of context, I would think I would need to be put in an insane asylum. D-A-N-Y red. D-A-N-Y red. If I got my facts correct, I'm the smartest bitch alive, and I only took like 10 seconds. We officially knew where the entrance to Shambala was, and it was under all of our noses the whole time. No, literally, it was inside of this mountain we spent more than half the game at.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Fuck it, let's go. RPG in a dream, like I said. And that is for getting 30 kills with the RPG-7. Another trophy for another weapon. That means the more weapons I use, the more trophies I get. That's my logic right now. And you know what? My logic seemed to be working. That is for getting 50 kills with the M32 hammer. The other people have been on that for how long? And they never decided to stick the key into random holes? Especially mine. Like I said, we were trying to beat Laz to Shambhala to destroy the stone, which proved to be the wrong choice since he had been following us and threatened to kill Elena and Chloe.
Don't try anything clever.
Or what? Or shoot both your bitches. Alright. Oh. So with no other choice, we had to help him find Shambala. There's actually no way. There's actually no way. That is so beautiful. I guess it's not inside of a mountain, but it's like surrounded by mountains. Inside Shambala, we were attacked by some monsters who actually were Shambala guards, and again, we try to beat Laz to the stone. I think we just go guns blazing and pray. Ooh, run and gun is for killing 20 enemies by shooting from the hip without aiming. This is where crushing is proving to be difficult because I've been here for a while. And a while was going to be continuing for the next 36 minutes of endless enemies and Shambala guards that took more than 2 times the amount of ammo to kill.
What the actual
But alas, I got good RNG and wanted to scream and shout, but it was 1 a.m. at this point, so I was not trying to get the cops called on me. I don't even want to talk about it. Before reaching the stone and essentially the final part of the game, Harry comes back with one final chat that leads to him blowing up and hurting Elena in the process. Chloe helps her while Nate goes full action hero and takes down Laz. And I just want to say how painful this boss fight was. I'm not one for being chased, and that's all this boss fight was. And on top of that, since Laz drank the tree sap serum, it made him a whole lot stronger. Scary bitch. He's so close, it's scary. I don't like it. He's so scary. He's actually so scary. It's so scary. I hate being chased, dude. I have to take off the earphone. The only way to defeat him was by blowing up the magic sap stuff, and after almost 2 hours of constantly dying, we managed to defeat him. Holy shit. I wish you could feel my heart right now. Fuck this guy. Double fuck this guy. Zarovich. More like Zara bitch. I got him, guys. Oof. Look at that burn. So yeah, we let the Guardians finish off Laz while the city falls apart and everyone barely escapes. In the end, Chloe tells Nate to stop being dumb and go tell Elena that he loves her. She pieces out and Nate and Elena finally kiss at Schaefer's grave.
Thought I was dead. No, you thought I was gone. Yes, you did. Saw you shed tears.
How cute. I love it. Is that the end? There we go. Uncharted crushing. Finish the game on crushing difficulty without changing the difficulty. Another one for hard, normal, and then one for easy. So now that I've completed it, I think what I'm gonna do next is get all the treasures. I feel like getting all the treasures is gonna unlock me at least one more trophy for finding all the treasures. And then I'm gonna go through and do every single weapon, at least get 100 kills with every single one, and hopefully there's trophies tied to that as well. So that's what I went on doing, playing another playthrough, grabbing all the collectibles as well as killing enemies with certain weapons. There's this. And there's a treasure here because obviously intermediate fortune hunter, and that is for finding 40 treasures. Okay, so if you get one for collecting 40 treasures, I wonder if there's one for collecting every 20 you collect, because we got one for finding our first one, then for finding 20 of them. Now we found 40 of them, so I wonder if you get one for 60, 80, and then 100. So that's 3 trophies. If that is true, that is a big help because that is 3 trophies right there we can get. My tactic for like looking for treasure is literally going into every crevice, like going up against the walls and seeing if something shines. If I go through every chapter and I'm missing something, and even after the fact that I'm checking every single corner,
I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear.
Ooh, little sewer drain. Can I go in here? I can. Look at every crevice, every corner. I actually did find something, fucking finally. Relic finder. That is for finding the strange relic. Why is this giving me like flashbacks to The Last of Us Part 2 and finding the strange relic for the game? Was it Jack and Daxter? This time I went with the easiest difficulty so that I could actually land hits on enemies and maybe grab some melee trophies, which turns out to be the right idea. That is for killing 20 enemies with a single punch after weakening them with gunfire. With luck still being on my side, I got these 2 trophies almost back to back.
Here it comes.
Here what comes? Oh shit, I don't remember agreeing to fighting Chloe. I don't know if we agreed to that. 30 kills West 44. And that is for killing 30 enemies with the West 44. You don't see anything. Dynamite Master. That is for killing 5 enemies with 1 explosion. Maybe there's another one for like killing 2 people with 1 bullet. Maybe killing 3 enemies in a fast pace. Back to the treasures, we had collected another 20 of them. Proficient fortune hunter, and that is for finding 60 treasures. So it looks like that is true, the theory of every 20 you do get a trophy. And you guys should know me by now, it's not a Janelle video if I don't forget to record a trophy pop. I am playing this on easy mode, so that's probably why I got this trophy so easily. Trying to save myself storage, but of course I pop another trophy. But at this point, what's new about it? I do this every single freaking video. Making it to the snowy section of the game, this place seemed like the perfect opportunity to not use gunfire, but instead use my fist. Oh shit. Sneak up on me like that. Bare knuckle expert. That is for defeating 10 enemies in a row with hand-to-hand combat. You already know the drill. It's time to go back to the treasure grind. I see a treasure. How do I get that without this guy? Can I grab at him or is he too far? Yo, just like that. Perfect time. Give me that. Expert fortune hunter, and that is for finding 80 treasures. Closing in. We got one more. I believe so, right? Yeah, 99 out of 100. We have one more. Aha. There we go. Master Fortune Hunter. That is for finding all 100 treasures. Another trophy right there. Collect 100 out of 100 trophies. We're done with all the collectibles. We could just exit out and go back. Since I had all the collectibles at this point, I went back to the main menu, but as I was looking through the chapters, something caught my eye. Oh. This one I have only 2 out of 3, but I already got a trophy for collecting all 100 collectibles. For my sanity, should I just do it? I'm gonna just do it real quick. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Whoa. Okay, I just got these collectibles a little while ago, so I know that they were in houses and on roofs. That's all I know. Tens, you take care of him, okay? While I shoot at this guy. And I could. Oh, it was that. Wait, Master Thief Collection. Find all treasures and the strange relic. If I found 100 treasures, 100 out of 100 out of... What is going on? I'm assuming the strange relic wasn't a part of the 100 treasures, so that's why it says 101. I don't know. All I know is I got another trophy. It was time for me to move on to step 3, which was to use every single weapon in the game and get as many kills as I could, hoping a trophy would pop. But with my luck, nothing was working. Okay, so I have gone back, going through levels, trying to figure out what weapons I needed. I've been using every single weapon. I've been getting them at least 100 kills in my brain. I've been counting 100 and no trophy has popped. So I'm just coming to the conclusion that there is no trophy tied to doing any more weapons. If there is, that's gonna suck so bad when I look at the trophy list. But honestly, I don't know what else to do. I did melee. I did weapons. I've been killing enemies in a certain way, killing them at a certain speed, trying to get combos. You can't really get combos in this game. I thought I could really do this on my first attempt at doing this type of challenge. So sadly, those 5 trophies have kicked me in the ass. They won. The 5 trophies won, okay? But hear me out, hear me out. I am feeling sick.
I've been sick for the past 3 days. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times.
Nonetheless, we are gonna look at the trophies to see what they are. Hopefully, 1, they're not too bad, and 2, they're not easy ones that I could have just done easy peasy. Hopefully, there were ones where I'm like, bro, how was I supposed to know I could do that? So let's look at them, shall we? Okay, we had 84%. I will say that it is pretty good for my first attempt at this challenge. Not to suck my own dick, but I feel like that's pretty good. Anyways, let's sort by not earned. And the trophies are gonna be 1, Steel Fist Expert, which is for killing 10 enemies in a row with a single punch after weakening them with gunfire. Next was New Paparazzi in Town, which is Explore Photo Mode. Well, that one seems easy. That one seems like it's gonna take 10 seconds to freaking do. Okay, it looks like these last 3 trophies were all speedrun trophies. I would have definitely never gotten these 3 without actually looking at the trophy guide, because who thinks of doing speedruns in between chapters? Nonetheless, after looking at the trophy list, let's go get these really quick. Now, the real question is, how do you explore photo mode? Oh, there it is. Okay, I would have never been able to get this trophy for the fact that my photo mode was never enabled. There we go. New Paparazzi in Town. Next, I was going for the Steel Fist Expert trophy, and I found that chapter 4 was going to be the best location for this because this is where the most enemies spawned. So to get this trophy, I essentially have to shoot at the guards for a little bit until I get them weak enough to punch them with a singular punch. Shoot, punch, shoot, punch, shoot, punch. Oh, shit, shoot, punch. You too, sir. Don't think you're free. Bring that ass here. Oh, I don't know if that counts. Okay. Shoot, punch. There we go. Now we had 3 speedrun trophies left, and to be completely honest, I thought these were going to be the worst trophies known to mankind. I wonder if jumping helps more or if it screws you over more. Got a minute and 20 seconds left. Hopefully we can get it right here. This might be it. My, what, 3rd attempt? It is staying dry. Feeling confident at this point, and went on to complete chapter 5 with a little song break in between. I like it right. Boy, talk to me all night. There boy, I like it, there boy.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You're at a minute and like 13 seconds. Oh, never mind. We didn't even need it. It was quick jaunt through a war zone, and that is for beating Chapter 5 Urban Warfare in less than 7 minutes and 30 seconds. One more trophy, and we get the platinum, and this one's gonna be the worst one out of the 3 speedruns to go for, because I just realized that Chapter 13 is my least favorite chapter, which is the train sequence that is just... The reason Chapter 13 was my least favorite was because the input from parkouring from one train to the other was so buggy that at some point I would just completely fall off of the train. And on top of that, we had the #1 op in the game. I think I warned him. Oh, fudge! I forgot about the helicopter. What if can I just try to outrun it? Is that possible? No! Go, 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 go! Oh my god. That was not fun at all. We're at 4 minutes, 42 seconds. We still got time. Oh, there we go. Bullet Train from Hell. And that is for beating Chapter 13 Locomotion in less than 7 minutes. That's all the speedrun trophies done? Wait, okay, Locomotion wasn't as hard as I thought. And finally, Platinum, the Platinum trophy for Uncharted 2. So yeah, that was my experience going for the Platinum on Uncharted 2 without looking at the trophy list. And honestly, this game was pretty good. I would give this game a solid 8 out of 10, and that's all for me. Bye! Wait, one more thing. Once we hit 5K subscribers, I'm going to be platinuming Red Dead Redemption 2, so subscribe.